here in the Bay Area in Southern California.
Now at 5, Governor Gavin Newsom making a stop in the Bay Area. We caught up with him one-on-one to tackle several topics, including how the state is addressing monkeypox. The governor requesting help from the White House and directly from manufacturers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meback. This comes just days after Governor Newsom returned from a trip to the nation's capital. Our political reporter Greg Lee here in studio with more on his conversation. Greg?
Mike, Julie, Governor Newsom's high-profile trip, the source of much speculation about his future plans. We joined him on a tour of a renewable energy plant in the Bay Area, battling climate change, just one of the topics he recently discussed in D.C.
Unbelievable.
Governor Newsom took a tour of Bloom Energy's new massive factory in Fremont. The green energy company will utilize the 164,000 square foot space to expand its manufacturing of clean energy fuel cells. The company also looking to fill 400 jobs at the plant.
This is what it's all about, and these are the kind of jobs and the kind of innovation that makes California, I think, a really unique and special place.
Abundant power that's very reliable and clean where you need it. And then storage of energy so you can make this from purely renewable sources rather than depending on fossil fuels in the future. That combination put together, I don't know what's a better killer app for energy.
The governor addressing other pressing issues while in the Bay Area. One of them, the growing number of monkeypox cases. Long lines at vaccine clinics in limited supply, prompting local lawmakers to implore the state and federal government to spend and do more.
600 to 800,000 new vaccines. So we're asking for a significant amount. We have received we'll have received in a week or so about 60,000. So we're not even close to where we need to be.
Newsom just returned from a trip to Washington, D.C. In addition to meeting with lawmakers, he continued a war of words with Republican governors like Florida's Ron DeSantis, Newsom calling him a bully. This, in addition to Newsom's re-election campaign paying to run this ad in Florida. In response, Governor DeSantis said, quote, "This is a guy who locked people down, that kept kids out of school."
I could care less what he has to say. I care what he does, and I don't like what he's doing, and I don't like what's happening with Greg Abbott and what he's doing in Texas and a lot of these other Republican governors. I didn't wake up on this side of the bed. These guys tried to recall me. They pulled me on this side of the bed, and I'm going to push back, and I'm going to stand up proudly as a Californian, proud of my state, proud of our values.
Rumors and speculation continue to swirl about Newsom's aspirations to run for president. He continues to shut it down, calling it, quote, nonsensical. And today, he'd rather talk Warriors than White House. You thinking about it?
Well, I am. I'm thinking that if Durant does come to the Warriors, that would solidify the next few years. Of course, without him, I think we're in good shape as well. So, yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Still sub-zero interest running for president.
Yeah, sub-zero. I mean, that's not just a brand of refrigerator. That is my position on this topic.
All right. The governor taking it a little lightly and reiterating what he's told several news outlets now, but we will wait and see because certainly that speculation is not going anywhere. He also said the state will continue to push back on national issues like abortion rights and gun safety. Mike?
Hey, Greg, speaking of that sports theme right here, what's his take on the recent news of UCLA packing up and joining the Big Ten Conference here?
Yeah, Mike, so the governor going from this tour directly to the UC Board of Regents meeting, you know, he has been not shy about expressing his discontent about UCLA and USC's desire to leave the Pac-12. And he told reporters today in a statement, UCLA must clearly explain to the public how this deal will improve the experience for all its student athletes. Also part of his concern is UC Berkeley, the team in that conference that could suffer the most from those two teams leaving the Pac-12.
Yeah, that story's not over yet. Greg Lee here in studio. Greg, thank you. Got to get to some breaking news.